I'm working on the key fob right now. Oh, there it goes. Hi guys. I have an ad. I hate that. It's a necessary evil. Oh dear, I'm seeing that this crock isn't gonna like double-sided tape. Oh dear. Hi everybody. Good afternoon. I almost said good morning. I have no idea what the time it is. No idea. Okay, so I'm working on the key fob. But we are going to do the Julie Tote. This is one of Chris's older patterns by Simply Classic. It is a great tote. If you want a fairly easy tote that has outside pockets, inside pockets. Oh, it's going to hold. I just needed to do my little roller. And is not really hard at all. Now, I have chosen some crock that my friend Terry and I bought by mistake. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Cynthia, Robin, Grandma, Candace, Loretta, Karen. Hi, Sabrina, Trudy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kim. My friend that lives in the neighborhood, Terry and I, we often will buy fabrics together. We started doing that because, you know, shipping has gotten really crazy. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Dawn. Thanks for being here. So we buy some of the Big Z especially because their shipping is crazy, honestly. So we tend to buy things together. Hey, Diane. So we bought some red crock. But it was the wrong stuff. It's her fault. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but we got it, and it is very, very stiff. It's not the Deadpool red that she and I both wanted. So I only kept a half a yard of it. That's what I had ordered because I wasn't sure if I'd like any of it, actually. She ordered, excuse me, a yard and a half. So, because, pardon me, we didn't quite know what to do with it, I personally decided to do a Julie out of it. So here's a picture of the Julie. It's just a really normal size tote, a fairly decent size, with one slip pocket in the front middle. You can add a slip pocket in the back. I didn't have enough fabric to do a back one, so I'm just doing one. And so that's my story. You know, sometimes you order fabrics or vinyls or whatever it is, even the leather. In fact, I bought some belly leather. It is so stiff and firm. I'm really looking for what I can make out of it because it's so stiff. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. Hey, Lori, you have this in gray. Isn't it really stiff, Lori? Oh my goodness. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do today. I don't know if I'll get done. And if I don't, then I'll just finish it offline because I've actually done this. I have videos of this pattern. I am using red Tex 70 red, and I am using an 18 needle, not a leather needle. At least I don't think that's what's in there. Right now, I'm just doing the key fob. So I probably won't do this in the order of the pattern. I'm going to try to. But like I said, I have a recorded tutorial out there for it. It's 44 degrees there. Oh dear. It is stiff, isn't it, Lori? Gosh dang. Crazy. That should be my name. So Crazy. Don't say anything, my friends. Hi, Lynn Diana. Hi, guys. So I do want to, while I'm doing this, I gotta find my mat because this is the key fob, and we gotta trim it up just a little. Oh, I think I'm just gonna use my scissors. It's just a key fob, right? Hi, Nicole. So I'm just trimming it ever so slightly. Oh boy, this is thick. This is going to be interesting, guys. I don't know. But I needed to try it and use it for something, so this is what we're doing. I don't know. So let me add my key fob, swivel, 1/2-inch swivel clasp. And we're just going to add one rivet on the end. Let me grab a rivet. Let me grab my cutter here. I use this one. Just be sure you don't cut through your threads. Otherwise, that really decreases the integrity, as I think we all know. Okay. I'm going to go in the closet and punch this real quick. I'm still here. You can probably hear me, but I'm going in the closet. That's where my press is. Perfect. All right, so that's the key fob. Nothing to it. It's got raw edges. You could paint it if you wanted. I am not. I'm not. Nope. All right, the next thing I'm going to do are the straps. Let me clean up my little... Oh, dear. What did I knock over? Hold, please. Oh, I can't show you what I just knocked over because it's a part of the gift bag for the retreat. So if you haven't heard, Lori and I are doing a retreat together in April here in Ruskin, Florida, not too far from me. And she and I are going to teach 2.5 days. This is going to be very interesting, guys. I'm going to do my best to get it how I want it. It's very stiff. Oh boy. I think it'll be fine once I get it on here, but man, it's... So we are doing a retreat in April. Lori, if you could post the dates, if you don't mind. And go ahead and post the link to the one, Lori, that doesn't have, it says sold out. Just be sure you don't post the other one. The registration goes live on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern. This bag is going to be very interesting. I'm just going to say it. Yeah. So it's 2.5 days. It's at a hotel, so the hotel would be on your own. But we're going to do one bag, one large tote. It's going to be the Stockholm tote. Huge bag. And then we're going to do a leather, smaller bag. It's a good thing I'm doing this as a drop-in, don't you think? Okay. Let's see. Can you do a single layer and cover it with webbing? I could, but I don't want to. I want to do this. I think once I sew this, it's going to be fine. It's just stiff getting it to be flat how I want it. I think it'll be fine once I put 2 stitching rows down it. I think it'll be perfect, actually. But I could. That's a good suggestion. So again, Lori and I are going to do a retreat. We're going to teach a retreat together. It's going to be so fun. We only have 6 slots left because we did open it to last year's attendees. And we will have 2 slots if you want to bring your own machine. At a discount. Those 2 will be at a discount. So, April 23rd, 25th, yep. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, we're going to do leather. It is, it's a very simple pattern, but it's a very cute bag. So, I think that's what we're going to do. We actually haven't for sure made our minds up, so that's why we posted that we're going to do the Stockholm. Oh boy, guys. Here we go. Which is a large tote. Very nice bag. You're going to leave with a really nice bag for that one. And Lori are just going to be co-teaching. And we'll be goofy and have fun. Hi, Candace. The Stockholm is going to be vinyl. Yes. And then the other bag that we're going to do is going to be leather. I'm pretty sure I know what we're going to do, but I don't want to say it out loud yet until Lori and I are finalize it. Dawn or Lori, can you post the link on the website for registration starting at 9 a.m. Monday Eastern Time? It should have 0 seats in it, and it should say sold out. It won't be available until 9 a.m. Oh, Lori's testing stuff right now. She is. We're trying to decide what interfacing is going to be best, so she's doing some testing. Oh dear, I went off the rails. Darn, darn, darn. Hold, please. I can't have that. Let me see. You can't even hardly see this thread because it matches so perfectly, which in this circumstance is a good thing. Okay. I can't even see it. mess it up again. You know, I think I might have to change my foot. I've got my zipper foot on here. And it's kind of squishing all around. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Hey Dawn, do they ever have any bag making retreats in Canada? Does anybody ever do them? What about Emmeline? Does she ever do any bag making retreats? I don't know if she's even close to you though, so I don't know if that would even be possible either. I don't hear about them, but that doesn't mean that they don't happen, because I probably wouldn't hear about them. So this is, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's pretty firm crock from Big Z. Yeah, Kathy, I know. Bag making retreats are not cheap, as Lori and I are finding out. Everything is the cost. To even do it as people that put it together, it's very expensive. Aren't we finding that to be true, Lori? And we don't want to go cheap, you know, on the materials or any of that. So we're doing our best to maintain really good quality and stay within a budget, which is, we're already over budget a little bit. So yeah, it is what it is. You think Emmeline has done them? Yeah, I bet she has. They are a lot of work, you guys. They're a lot of fun, but there's a lot of planning that goes into them. And I personally have never done one. The ones I've been to have been planned and coordinated by someone else. So I have attended and taught, but I've never done all the planning. So I have a newfound appreciation for that, for my friend Jam. Oh my goodness, you guys. Goodness gracious, that won't even work. Hold on, let me grab a couple of these. Okay. All right, let's do this one. You know what? Let me change my foot, because if I don't, I'm going to regret it the whole day. So I'm just going to change it right now before we do anything else. Let me grab my screwdriver. Carrie, you've been to Emmeline Bag's store? Oh, I would love to go there. Tony and I are working on finding someone that we trust in the next year or so to come take care of our dogs while we do a bit of traveling. We had planned not going anywhere for a year until they, you know, were pretty trained. And knock on wood, I hate to even say it, but they haven't had an accident in the house for weeks. And they're going to the door, so we are feeling pretty dang blessed about that. I should have gotten my screwdriver, my power screwdriver out, but okay. Let's put this baby on. Let me find my little baby screwdriver. Who hates changing their feet as much as I do? I do. I don't like doing it. Okay, now that should be good. Let's put this down in there. Perfect. All right, let's see if that helps me. I'm pretty sure it will. Oops. My thread got twisted. There. Hold on. Hold the phone. So anyway, bag making retreat. We're going to make two nice size bags. One leather, one vinyl. Lori and I, we're going to co-teach. It's going to be here in Ruskin, Florida, April 23rd to 25th. And registration opens on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Oh, that's better. Good. Much better. You like my shirt, Margaritaville? It's funny because I don't wear this shirt very often. But Tony and I went somewhere this week. I don't remember why. But we have the Tampa Seaport for cruise ships. And the ship, Margaritaville, was in port. I thought, don't I have a t-shirt? And I came home and I found it and I'm like, here we go. I think I'd rather be on the ship, but, you know, second best option is to wear a t-shirt. Okay. I don't know. I brought strap-ins in here. I don't know if this is going to be too thick. It may be. We'll see. I'm not going to hide them. We'll see. Let's see. Let me try one and see if they're too thick. I'm thinking they are. They're pretty thick. Let me just pound it a little. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them on there without some major effort. Let's just try it. Yep, not worth it. This one will not have strap-ins. Too thick. I'm not surprised. So let's just even up these sides since we're not going to put strap-ins on. There's one. Okay. All right, so there's the two straps. All right, let me have a sip of coffee. Can you do leather strap-ins? I could. I could, but I'm not going to. I know what you mean. Just put a piece of leather on there, but nah. No. That's a good idea, though, Donnie. My friend Dawn. All right, let me get all my pieces. So the lining I'm going to do is just this black waterproof canvas. I don't know what this piece is for. This is the front pocket. This is pockets. Zipper panels. Let me put these together. The zipper panels are going to be interesting too. Top lining pieces. The base. I did put some Decaville Heavy on the base, although it probably didn't need it. And then my two sides. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous vinyl, but it's so thick. All right, so here's my strap D-ring connectors or square ring connectors. So let's do those real quick. Grab my ruler. Divide it down the middle. I'm not going to actually add any. Usually I would add some Decaville in here. Not needed. Not doing it. Doesn't need it. Barb, you just made my day. Growing up, loved ones always call me Donnie. Really? I am your loved one. My good friends, I always come up, usually, not always, come up with some kind of a nickname. People call me Barbie, so Donnie. I'm glad. Excellent. All right, these, I mean, here's these D-rings, and I'm thinking to myself, oh dear. Very stiff. I don't know, boys and girls. Let's see. Both of my grandmothers used to call me Barbie, too. And my mom called me Barbie. It is an absolutely Chamber of Commerce day here in Florida. I mean, it is so nice. It's going to turn cold, I think, starting tomorrow. Colder. I hear a bunch of noise out there. Okay, let's just sew these up while I have them here. You say Lucy. I love it. I love it. Okay, here, I'm going to put you down here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I am just sewing up the 4 square rings in my case, connectors. And I'm going to do some chain stitching. I wish this wasn't so stiff because it's absolutely stunning. Oh, Dawn, that's funny. You know, I'll tell you something. My mom, Donnie Pooh, my mom used to call me Boo Jean. Boo Jean. Don't ask me why, other than my middle name is Jean. It's Boo Jean. What a concept. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I miss them both terribly. Hug your parents if they're still alive. Give them hugs. Tell them you love them. Because before you know it, they'll be gone. And you'll miss them. Alright, there are my 4 square ring connectors. I am going to do hidden connectors. So another thing that's going to take a hot minute. So I don't know if we'll get done today or not. We'll see. All right, so there's those. Let's put those over here. Now, I've got the directions up here. So let me, okay. We're going to do our front pocket. I feel like I'm missing a piece of lining. Yeah, I am. Because this is my zipper pocket. I'm missing my lining piece for my phone pocket. Let me just make sure before I go cut one. Let's see. Here, 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 here. Yep, I am. So let me see. What size is it supposed to be? You know, I know I cut that. I bet it's sitting over there. Let me go get it real quick. Hold, please. Hold. Oh, we have a little visitors. You want to come say hi? Can you see my little girl? Here she is. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. We're really getting used to letting them roam a little bit more, but not in here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Go see Daddy. Let's go. Come on. Rosie, come. Thank you. I have to say something funny. Ruby in particular, if I'm in here and I leave the door cracked, she opens the door to come in. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. All right, so she just wants to be with. She is very much a people dog. They want to be with you, which I'm good with. She was looking right at you. She's so cute, you guys. I know I'm not partial or anything, but for heaven's sakes, she's so cute. All right, let me see what this says. I don't know what my seam allowance is. I haven't made this in a very long time. Let me see. Does anybody remember? What the seam allowance is? I think I'm just going to go with what I think it is. How about that? Okay. Then we are gonna, this lining piece is smaller than the outside piece, pocket piece. So we're gonna pull those down and match the bottoms. And if you know Chris at all, she does not like any pockets, linings showing. So she specifically, hold on, it's I think it's all 1/2 inch. Okay, good. So see this? She has you fold this exterior down so you don't see any of this, which I actually love. And then we're going to top stitch that. So let me see, Karen, I think it's all, hers are 1/2 inch. Seems like she's a 3/8 person. Okay, who has the pattern? The Julie can go look for me. I'm sure it says it in the beginning and I failed to look. This will be fine. This isn't a big deal. Oh dear. Okay, so there is my front foam pocket. Then we're going to add this to the piece that has just Decaville on the top because you don't need extra Decaville. This piece already has it. So we're going to add that with the Decaville on the top there. This is a really nice pocket too because all the cell phones today fit in here just fine. I have no idea, Dawn. I don't know why it does that. No idea. I don't know that it flagged them. It just asked if we wanted to show them. It just started doing that the last month or so. I have no idea. Isn't that weird? I'm just basting the sides and the bottom closed. Okay. That is going to be so nice. That's a nice big pocket. Doesn't have to be for fun. It is weird. All right. Is there a reason for it, Lori? Okay. Who has the Julie pattern is going to look up these seam allowance for me. I need it. Okay, we're getting started. Here we go. Okay, okay. Now, I am going to add a tag up here. I got to go grab one of my black matte tags at the top there. And it's already got Decaville on it, so I don't think I need to add anything else to it. Oh, Tony, that would be fabulous. Thank you. All right, I'm going to add it right here on top. And I'm going to do it 2 inches down from the top. I could have put it down here, but I didn't do it. Right here. Half inch. Okay. Yeah. I think Karen was right. Karen said most of hers are half an inch, and she's right. So thank you, Tony, for checking that. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Oh man. Okay, let me put my little Sharpie away here before I hurt myself. All right. All right, let's just double check that I got it on there straight and it's right side up. Oh my gosh, it looks good. Okay, there we go. So there is the front pocket. Now I'm not doing the back pocket. I didn't have enough material, believe it or not, to do a back pocket. So I'm just doing, I just cut one piece and I have the Decaville on the top and the bottom. Perfect, G Heart. Perfect. All right, let's see. Okay, so the side pieces are almost a perfect square. Okay. So I cut mine with a pattern in it, so I know that this is correct. Let me just make sure though. Let me see. Yeah. No, I didn't. And that's okay. So we'll end up having to do a little cut off part. Oh, dear heavens. It's okay. I need a sip of coffee. How about that? All right. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so now what we're going to do with these pieces, this is going to be my top. We're going to mark for the hidden connectors. And we're going to mark a 1/2 inch here at the top. And then a certain distance from that mark. And I'm looking at the pattern. Let's see. Okay, yeah, sorry. Right here. And here. And that's for one hidden connector. Let's see. 1 and 1. Okay, so that's where these are where I don't know if you can see it. These are where the connectors are going to go. That seems a little bright, so hold on. I changed the lighting just a hair. All right, this is the top. Let's repeat that. The top. She makes this so easy. Hi, Linda. How are you? All right, there are the 2 or 4, actually, spots for my pin connectors, which is going to be a challenge with this fabric, but that's okay. Let me see. So I do hidden connectors a little different. So I'm going to mark mine with my little Jolie template here. These are 1 inch. One inch. I really need to use my pen. Oops. There we go. Okay. This is a little template from Jolie Creations. 3/4, 1 inch, 1/2 inch, and then where the rivets go. It's perfect. Perfect. I'm going to lay that out. And let's cut our little tabs. Hi, Annette. Hi, guys. All right, so let's cut these. We're not cutting the bottom, only the sides and the top. So you have a little tab there. Don't cut yourself. Oh, you guys, I was cutting something out with one of my dies, and I sliced my knuckle. Can you see my little bandage? I mean, I sliced my knuckle. It was not good. I did it yesterday, and so I have a little pressure dressing on there because it was still bleeding this morning. It really wasn't bleeding until I played with my knuckle a little bit, you know. Tony was talking to the dogs, Dawn. Did you hear him? He said, "What are you guys doing? What are you up to?" That's exactly what he was doing. Our walls are very thin here, so you can hear everything. Yeah, Linda. I mean, it doesn't hurt now. It did yesterday, but it doesn't really hurt now. But boy, oh boy, I'm telling you. It's dangerous in the sewing room. All right, where's my holes here? Okay, let's put that down in right side up. It's going to be really hard for you to see. But this is the D-ring, square ring tab. This is the right side of the tab. And then we're going to turn this over with about 1 inch or so out. And I'm going to sew right on this tab. Making sure I have everything nice and straight. As close to the opening as possible. This is how I do them. I think it's just the easiest way for me anyway. Okay. Let's add a square ring. And we're going to poke that down inside and pull that other part of the tab to the back. With brute force. Okay. Oh my. That looks really good. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the front. And then on the back, I'm just going to fold everything out of the way, and I'm going to stitch these together so they don't move. Make sure, again, that they're nice and straight. And that, before we put the rivet on, is your hidden connector. Let's do the rivet. I am using my long rivets because I'm going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 layers plus some Deckerville. And I just don't want to have to mess with it not being long enough. All right. So I'm just going to eyeball this right in the center there. Oh man, my hammer keeps coming loose on the bottom. Let me just use this. Okay. Can you hear him talking to him? Can you hear it? Okay, before I press it, that's what it looks like. Very nice. All right, let's do this other one. Right side, my D-ring connector is right side up. We're going to stuff it in our hole here. I'm going to turn it over, have about 1 inch hanging out back here. Fold everything out of the way and stitch across there. Okay, grab your D-ring, your square ring, whatever D-ring, whichever you prefer, and stuff that in there. Sometimes I have to use my Kelly's to grab it and pull it in. And I don't mind doing that with this thick, stiff stuff. Ugh. And growling at it, I'm just going to say it out loud, does help. Yeah, sometimes. So this is a symptom of my hole not being quite big enough, but I don't want to have a big hole. So I'd really rather struggle with this a little bit than have a hole that's too big. There we go. Got it. Because that is a big deal, actually. Okay. Ooh. Goodness gracious, for dropping things on the floor. There we go. All right. Let's see. Perfect. All right, let's fold everything out of the way and stitch across that. Nice and straight. Okay. And let's put our rivet. You don't cut the excess. Yeah, I'm not cutting the excess. Sometimes I do. Honestly, for me, it depends on the thinness of my fabric. If I feel that my fabric is very thin and it's going to show for any reason, then I'll cut it. I'll cut the excess off. But you don't really need to. Okay. So there are our two hidden connectors. Don't they look good? I love them. Okay, let's do these two. Right side up. Stick it in there. Right side up. I put this one in wrong. There we go. Fold that over. Show about an inch or so. Make sure it's nice and straight. Repeat over here. I forget where I learned this method. I didn't make this method up on my own. I forget where I learned it, but it's the best method. It's fast, it's easy, and it works really good. Okay. Okay, Dawn. Enjoy your afternoon and evening. Okay. Thank you, Dawn. Okay, let's stitch across that a couple times, nice and straight. Okay, let's do this one. Let's make sure it's pulled in there good enough. Okay. Okay, now let's add a rivet. See how fast those are? They're very fast. Oh, Sharon. Sharon, don't do it. Center your little rivet right in the middle underneath. And you're going through all those layers, so kind of thick. Okay, good, good, good. Grab a couple rivets. And I'll go press all four of these. Hi, Mary. Mary, I have not responded to your email. I saw it. I just have not had one extra minute to look at it. So I've saved it, and I will be going to look at it, so I will respond. All right, let me go press all these right behind me in the closet. I'm going in the closet. Let me turn the fan on a little higher. Two of them are done. Okay, perfect. I have some hemostats on the floor. Pick those up. Have a sip of coffee. Oh, Mary, you should. This is a great little pattern. Okay, let me see what's next. I'm just looking, I'm looking. Okay, we're ready to put the outside together. So, yeah, that's okay. I didn't do the cutting correctly, and I've done this before with this pattern. Just make sure that when you do it, you have the longer side up and down, and I didn't. Let me see. Let me make sure what I did here. Yeah, the up and down side, the sides are a 1/2 inch longer than the width of the top. So just keep that in mind. All right, let me see. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to decrease my stitch length just a hair here. I got too many clips. Let me clean my area. You know me, guys. I can't stand it. Stuff everywhere. All right, here we go. So to correct this, I just am going to cut off a little bit on the bottom. Not the end of the world, but you should do it right if you're going to do it. Don't do what I did. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. All right, and then we're going to, the seam is going, let me see, let me just read this. Fold the pocket sections open and top stitch. Let me see something. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, it's going to be a challenge with this fabric, but we will do it. I could tape it, but the tape doesn't really hold very well either. Alright, this is good. Now I'm going to just turn around and come down the other side. And roll it. There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh, that really looks good. All right, let's put the other side on. So who else is going to register on Monday? Who's going to register for our class on Monday? Oops. Did you see what I almost did? I got to put my other side on, not the back. Oh, dear. My other middle pocket, I mean. Oh, man. That would have been disastrous. Who else is going to come and register on Monday? Hi, Donna. We've got 5 registered from last year. And so we have 6 slots with machines and 2 if you want to bring your own machine. Sonia? Oh, Tony, you should. I know, bag making retreats are not, they're not cheap. And so only come if you can afford it. I completely get it. We will try, we are doing our best to make it well worth your while. And the hotel is very comfortable. It's a Holiday Inn Express, but it's fairly new and it's very nice. Okay, let's open this up. Let me see if I can roll this ahead of time. Oh, Mary, that I wish you could. I understand. Oh boy, this has got the pocket, so this is going to be a challenge. So I'm going to do this side first. It's fighting me. It's just fighting me. All right. Yeah, if this one goes well, we'll do it again. We'll probably do it, I don't know when, late summer maybe. Fall is tough down here because of hurricane season. So, I don't know what we're going to do. Take your time to get this splayed open because it does make a difference. And it's pretty thick. Just a little bit there, so I'm gonna fix that before I go right there. Well, I'm gonna do the other side and then we'll fix that. You can't even see it because the red matches so well. I guess that's a very good thing. Okay, let me fix that right here. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm going to have to fix that. I don't like it. Let's see. Where is my... Yeah, I don't like how that ended up. Let me see it. Yeah, you can see it. I don't like it. I can see it. Let's fix it. really only about an inch or so. That is a problem. Hold. There we go. I mean, you can't hardly even see it. I can't see it. I know it's there, though, so that's the problem. Let me get under here. There we go. My machine is stuck for some reason. It's weird. Well, I don't know what's wrong with this. Oh, I see. Let me just come the other way. It's stuck on... Let's do it this way. Oh, goodness, guys. This is so thick. Yeah, I wouldn't use this again. There we go. Better. Yeah. Oh my, it was stuck on this little hump here. There's a hump. Okay, let's see how it looks here. Let me do a little thread burning. Oh yeah. Better. Okay. Now, because I've got an extra ½ an inch down here, so we're just going to cut that off. All right, there we go. I got red thread everywhere. All right, now let's add the back or the front, whichever you want to make it. This is going to be interesting because, you know, you're supposed to stitch in the ditch. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. It's not tomorrow, Lori. It's Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday. If you're talking about our retreat. It's Monday. If you want to bring your own machine, it needs to at least be a semi-industrial and you'll be fine. Just reach out to us. We don't have those 2 slots listed. So if you want, we only have 2 slots if you want to bring your own machine. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, let's think about this. This was the hardest one. Yeah, and so we can do this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. do it from the bottom up. Monday. Yeah, Monday. Okay. Get everything out of my way. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? Did I break my needle? I did. I broke my needle. That's okay. It was not a new needle, but I have to change my needle. Oh dear. Did you hear that? That was a terrible sound. Okay, yep, broke the tip right off that baby. See it? Let me grab a new one. Let's see, what do we got here? What is this? Yeah, I'll just use one of these. This is the worst part because this is the thickest part. Once we get through this, this will be fine. The hazards, I know. I probably should be doing it over on my Thor, but I really wasn't sure how thick and how hard this would be. And it's really not the machine. I needed a new needle here anyway. I get my needle up in there. I can't hardly see what I'm doing here. Just a second. Let me open this up just a little more. There we go. I hate changing my feet, and I really hate changing needles. Those two things I don't enjoy. I'm not sure anybody does, but all right, let's see if that's good. It needs to be turned just a little more. Thank you, Sabrina. This is Real World Sewing. There we go. That's how I want it to be. Needle breaks. Stuff happens. Okay. Let's rethread it. Use my little baby threader. And we're good to go. That wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. All right, now let's see if we can get it to do it. Let's just go slow. There we go. A new needle makes all the difference, doesn't it? Now, this top stitching, if you find yourself that your fabrics are very thick, you don't have to do the top stitching. It's optional. And if I'd been thinking, I probably would have let it go, not do it. But it is what it is. Gosh, goodness gracious. All right, let's just do the other side and then we will put it together. You guys, I told you before we started that this fabric was going to be a problem. And it is proving to be so. I'm glad I don't have any more of it. My friend Terry has 1.5 yards of it. I don't know what she's going to do. Okay, that side wasn't too bad. It's the side with the pocket. Yep, that's all right. I knew it. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's my needle. My needle that broke. It's the little pieces right there. Oh, there it went. Hi, sweet die. Port Charlotte. Awesome. Okay, we're going to put this together. On this side, so this is a good example of being very careful what fabrics you choose. This is just way too thick. Way too thick. You know, it is what it is. So, let's do this side. Creating a big tube. So I'm just going to say it out loud. I needed to change my needle anyway. So, do I want things to break? No, but... All right, now I am going to put some double-sided tape on here because we're going to be trying to top stitch in the tunnel. So we shall see how it goes. Hi, Rita. Mouse boots, late to the party. This is the Julie tote by Simply Classic. It's a great little tote. But this fabric is gorgeous, but it's extremely stiff. I personally won't buy it again. It's gorgeous though. And it probably would be okay if I wasn't using so much of it. But I had 1/2 yard or 1 roll of it, and I needed to use it for something. So I thought, you know, a nice big tote would be good. And so I prefaced this with, you know, it's probably going to be a struggle. And it's proving to be. But, you know, sometimes bag making is a struggle. I really don't like it. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Clear off my space here. And we're going to top stitch in the tunnel as best we can on either side of that seam. I think we can do it. We're going to think positive. I'm sure you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm top stitching in the tunnel here. Oh, manipulating my bag. And I'm almost there, so I'm just going to try and do the best I can. Just make sure you stop with your needle down. Oh dear. Manhandle it, girls. Manhandle it. Oh, I'm like an inch away from the top. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. Now, getting it out of there is another story. Oh. Let me see where my needle is. There we go. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. I'm shocked. This is not the thick side though, so it's a little easier because it's not, doesn't have that pocket. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. And if I was using this fabric again, I just wouldn't top stitch. I forgot, and I started it, and once you start, you've got to finish. You just have to. All right, here we go. It's not really hard. It's more the fabric that's creating a challenge. Almost there. Let me get my, I can't hardly see in there. There we go. Okay. We did it. We did it. Let's get my thread out. Okay. I'll show you. It really looks pretty good. Gotta manhandle this crock. I don't know what you're gonna be able to see. Linda, you know, I have done that. You're very correct. It's easier and to do it, go down as far as you can and then turn it and go the other way. You're exactly right. This was such a challenge. I didn't want to stop because I knew I could do it and I wanted you to get it done. All right, let me come up here so you can see my sweat. All right, what's next? Okay, here's my bottom. And we're going to mark our seam allowance. I am anyway. I didn't get any feet. I should probably go get some feet. I think I will. What time is it? Yeah, I got about 15 minutes or so. So, yeah, this is probably a good 3-hour bag, especially with this fabric. Let me go grab some feet, and we'll just add them. Let me see what this says. 1.5 inch from the face. Okay. So I'm just going to mark lines, what she tells you in the pattern for the feet. And okay. She gives really, you know, Chris gives great directions. She really does. She is very good pattern designer. All right, so there's my 4 feet. Let me go grab some. Won't take me about a hot minute. Let's make our holes. Brenna, what? Brenna, she's not. She can't be. She cannot be 9 months old. How is that even possible? I don't understand. If anybody doesn't know, Maggie is Brenna's little girl who is an absolute beauty. The happiest little girl. I can't believe she's 9 months old. She's going to be a year before I know it. It's amazing. Give her a hug and kiss for me, please. All right, let me go grab some purse feet. I'll be right back. I've got 15 minutes. I went out there. I can hear myself talking. Tony's watching me on his phone. He's so cute. Okay, so I have these I like these purse feet myself. They're nice and flat. Let me see. I might have to add even a little piece of extra Decaville. Let me see. Yep. It's okay. That's a good thing, actually. You want to add a little extra Decaville to make them nice and flush. One more little piece. Okay. I think I'll double this up. Let's see how that does. You know, bag making is not a fast, it's just not a fast process. I know, Brenna, you just gave birth to her. I remember us waiting and waiting We didn't hear anything. We didn't hear anything. All of us admins were like, what's going on? I remember it distinctly. I was like, Brenna isn't letting us know if Maggie is here yet. We were so nervous. We were texting with each other. All right, where'd my other little piece go? Oh, here it is. So this is just Decaville Heavy folded over just to give my purse feet very firm connection with my fabric. Then I'm going to get the dreaded glue. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. This is the dreaded glue. Let me get my little cloth. Because me and glue, it's rather scary. All right, so here is my little Decaville. Put my little screw on there. Add it to my bottom. Oh dear, here we go. Add just a dab of glue. Doesn't take much. And then screw on the purse feet. Let me pull you down so you can see what I'm doing better, maybe. I would highly recommend that you use glue. I only have had one purse feet come off. One purse foot. But you don't want any coming off, because once they come off, it's really hard to get to them. It's not you can do it, but it's a pain. Very painful, really. All right, one tiny little dollop. And this is the Thread Locker Blue. Once it dries, nothing's going anywhere. But it's very messy. Okay, there's two. Two more. And you know, this is a good size tote, so I would recommend that you take the time to do purse feet. I think it's worth it myself. All right, another dollop of glue. Okay, one more. And then I will go back and just make sure they're all pretty tight. I did get this on Amazon, Mary. I don't know if it's linked in my Amazon store or not. I'll have to go double check that. That's I don't think it is. It lasts forever, so I've had it quite a long time. Because as you can see, you don't use much. All right, let's just go back and make sure these are all nice and tight. That is tight. Perfect. Okay. Let's put the glue away. And my purse feet that I sell come in packs of 5, and you could add another one there, but I think for this size tote, 1/4 is enough. Okay. All right. There we go. Purse feet. They're so cute. Hardware store should have Loctite. Perfect. Walmart has it. Yep, perfect. Your checkered bag came and I've moved into it already. Oh, she is a beauty. Oh, Brenna, thank you. I'm so glad you love it. All right, let's put some tape over this. I'm just going to use some fleece. Yeah, that is an absolutely gorgeous bag. Brenna's talking about the leather black and white checkered bag. She snagged it. I'm just putting a little self-adhesive fleece scrap over these. There we go. All right. Let's see what's next. What time is it? Oh dear. Let's find our centers. And I might have to actually take a little bit off of this since I messed up my measurement. Let me see what this is. I don't know. Let me see. I'll find my centers here. On the front and back, the bottom and the top. I have gotten that self-adhesive fleece from Fabric Therapy. I don't know, I think she might have it in stock now. I get it by the 5-yard roll whenever I buy it because I use so much of it. So I just got into my next 5-yard roll. I bought 2 way back when. And I save every scrap for just stuff like that. I don't throw any of it away. It's not cheap, but it is so worth it, you guys. It really is. Okay, I'm just marking all my centers. She says sell it by the yard, so you don't have to buy a 5-yard roll. Man, this is going to be so thick down here. Man, I don't know, guys. It's going to be tough. Going to be tough. All right, so those are all marked. And we are going to sew until we meet this line. I'm going to sew down the side until we get to those 1/2-inch marks on each end. Okay. Let me just see if I need to cut any off of this. Let me dry fit it here since I kind of messed up. No. No, I don't. Okay. So I might just finish this bag on Monday, do a live on Monday. I'm not going to do lives on Sundays, but maybe I'll just finish it up on Monday. Let me see. No, I think that's good. I'm going to add a lot of clips though. Oh, it is sold out. She restocks it. She waited until the first of the year to do some ordering, I think. So she'll restock it. You just gotta, I don't know if she has a notification in there for restocks or not. All right, I'm just gonna look at my pattern. Sew it. So I think what we'll do is Monday. There is, Donna. Oh dear. Hi, Annette. There's Annette from Tulip Bee. You guys, her stuff is outstanding, I'm just going to say. So let's finish this on Monday. There's a football game on at 4:30. You know, the playoffs have started, and the Chiefs aren't part of it, but that's okay. They had, I think, the worst season in 10 years. That's okay. So we're going to sew the rest of this up on Monday. It'll probably still be 2 hours because I haven't done the lining. Yeah, that's okay. It's all right. It's a long bag, especially with this fabric. What month are you in the calendar, Annette? Oh, that's a very good question, Donna. All people want to know. I haven't gotten my calendar yet. October and December. Oh dear, we have to wait a whole year. Well, I won't be waiting. I can guarantee you that. But I'm not ordering anything. I haven't, you'll be watching Monday, Roxanne. Okay, I don't know what time yet. I got to look at our calendar. And see what's on the if we have anything on the calendar. I'm trying to think if I have anything. I don't believe I do. So let's finish this up on Monday. It'll still be probably at least 2 hours to finish it up. I will do my best not to sew anything without you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday and a weekend. And Sunday, and Lori and I will probably go live tomorrow just for a quick 15-20 minute just to talk about the retreat registration is opening on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. It's going to be fun. There's my friend Lori. Okay, so Monday, I'll let you know. I'll post it as soon as I go out and talk to the boss and see what our schedule is on Monday. So thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you all. I truly do. Make sure you click the thumbs up. It's right to the right of Jeannie's Designs. Thumbs up makes a big, big difference. It really does. It's something that really helps us YouTubers to continue doing what we're doing. So I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon, hopefully Monday, and probably tomorrow for a quick